As soon as I'm done,
hold on. And can you write it?
I don't know on the phone.
Oh, I'm live now. Okay, sorry. Hi guys. Thank you for being here. I'm live on Facebook and TikTok right now at the same time. I'm going to be doing my makeup for the day, but I'm going to be talking about a lot of things. So, yeah. Yesterday was a very big deal coming back to social media. And we're just going to continue with life, you know, because people is cray-cray. They speak about what they do not know, and a lot of people just don't even want to hear the truth either. So it's just like, you know, oh my goodness. Yes, this is my first live on TikTok since I've been gone. Yeah. So anyways, I'm live on TikTok. It's exo.cray, I believe. And then Facebook is Slay with Dre McCray. But I'm going to be doing my makeup and I'm going to be talking. You know, the last few months, I've been villainized for getting dressed and putting myself together. I will never feel bad for getting dressed and putting myself together. I've been through a lot of things in life. Everybody has. We're living in Satan's world. Like, there's no way that you can live this life without hardships. It's just gonna happen, right? It's not whether you're gonna go through hard times or not. It's about what are you gonna do now that you're in those hard times? What are you going to do? How you respond is going to be the outcome of how you deal with it. Because you can't, if you haven't realized that life is so unexpected, like, definitely take it from me, okay? But what you do when life takes those unexpected is you choose the emotion that you want to feel for those things, you know? I think it's gonna be good for the next, you know, I think I want to talk about my upbringing and, you know, certain things I've been through, because then that might give other people a glimpse to who I am, you know? So here we go. Let's take it back. I was in my mother's womb. No, not that far back. Pero. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. This is NYX. This is, hold up, Milani. This ain't NYX. This is Milani. And it comes with this brush automatically in one, like, you know, at the store. A lot of the makeup that I use is like Walmart. Oh my gosh, but I did recently go to Ulta and I got color matched and it looks good. Whichever. Yeah. Please don't mind the ugly people. Right. Okay, so I'm going to provide just a quick update because I am live on TikTok too. Oh my God, thank you for the roses. Thank you. So there's been so many lies about my family. If this is new and you haven't seen me before, then I think it might not make sense. But I'm going to assume that you are aware of the drama, you know? Okay, so I'm going under my eyebrow and I try to not go too far in the middle because eventually I do get there. So I'm starting from here and I purposely cut off like half of my brows so that I can draw on the shape that I want. Anyways, so there was a person who started a rumor saying that my husband, whoa, what are all these feathers? Did you guys see that on TikTok? All those feathers? What was that? That was cool. Hi, Wendy Mickey. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tanya. My husband sustained a brain injury of May of last year. And basically my privacy, life, all that was invaded. And I know there's a lot of people that say, like, well, you put yourself out there. Bro, people were looking at my address, my phone number, people were driving by my house. Like, how demonic is it to drive to my house with the video, with your phone, to record the shed in which my husband was found? That's sick. That's sick. It's really sick. The way that people ran with it, it's just insane. But, I mean, that's also not really my business either, you know? And I think that's one thing that I really had to tell myself over and over again while I was gone, knowing that so much negativity was being put out against me. I just had to remind myself, because I've always talked about positivity. I've always had good, positive messages to give. And I've always talked about what other people say about you is none of your business. You know, and you do need to be accountable for your actions and the things that you say and all that too. Did you... that's too long.
Okay, can I just tell you it?
No. Can you, yeah, hold on. Let me see, hold on.
And then when you're done.
Give me 1 second. Sure. Okay, hold on. Okay. So, anyways, like, that's none of your business. And that goes for anyone and everything. It's not just me. You know, there's a lot of people that have a whole lot of toxic people in their life, you know, or maybe, you know, you've been bullied by other people and it's hurtful. What you have to tell yourself and remind yourself is that it is none of your business, other people's opinion about you. Because people are going to believe what they want. I mean, look, I came live yesterday to give people... like, please stop asking to mod. Oh, I don't know how it works on TikTok, dude. I'm new. Okay. My grandmother said the same thing to me all my life. What others think of you is not your business. Yeah. Hi, Danny. Which, by the way, my nails, someone was like, you can't speak about God with the evil eye on your nails, da-da-da. I guess I'm going to try to look past that and try to hear your message. You know, I got so many comments about my nails. Dude, I've been getting my nails done for years, okay? And I'm also a very expressive person. I use a lot of gestures. That's just how I talk, you know? I'm like, that's just me, with or without nails. But even with nails, dude, I feel... girl, you can't tell me nothing. I got, you know, it makes me feel good. And I think that's so important, to do things that make you feel good. Like, how many times do other people say, take care of yourself? Or they hear that you're going through something hard. Take care of yourself. But then it's like, whenever you do take care of yourself, then people have a problem. Oh, well, you must not be suffering. Oh, you're guilty. Something must be going on because you're happy. I mean, like, what? It's just, it's weird, but I feel like that's such a good example to follow. No matter what you go through. I'm not the only person that has gone through hard times. And there are so many people. I don't know how, but this guy just popped up in my newsfeed. Apparently his wife has an anoxic brain injury due to COVID and complications with that. And the video that he posted of her, it was like, wow. It was, you know, it was comforting and nice to see that even if someone is in the condition that they're in, it doesn't mean that you love them less or they're not owed a chance of life. My husband, yeah, right now he's very disabled and he's alive. The fact that people could even, I thought it was so clear that you couldn't trust certain people that are putting content out, but I guess, you know, things that people say hold weight, and so that travels around. But I just think that anybody who hears an update on my family that's not coming from me, take it with a big grain of salt, because there's been so much misinformation that's been put about me. Me having a lawyer, like that was the big deal. What is she guilty for? Why is she got a lawyer? Like, what? I don't have a lawyer. But even if I did get one, it would be smart with the caliber and the extent of what was happening online, you know? Turn off invites for this live. Okay. Decline. There we go. Hopefully that takes it away. You know, people are trying to accuse me of wrongdoing. Yeah, it's crazy. And then even after the police investigated me, they did. All these things, all these clip videos, even the police report talks about these are heavily edited videos. Heavily edited. There's a video where people are saying that I was starving my child. Oh my God. In that video, you guys are seeing clips. If you look at the actual video of when I'm telling Raza no and whatever, he eats in that video and he talks about that, but that was not put in the video. And my children, and another thing is that there was, I guess, a video that said like mommy needs to eat. Dude, I eat plant-based. It's bomb. I cannot imagine eating any way else. Like I love the way I eat. I really, really do. It's done wonders for my body, for my health, for my mind, for my spirituality. Like it's been incredible being vegan, plant-based, because it's not just vegan, because you can be vegan and have sugars and processed foods and, you know, eat things that someone who's plant-based wouldn't, you know. So it's just slightly different, but I love it. It is restrictive, but I love it. You know, like I feel like the restriction is a lifesaver. I mean, think about a bird in a cage. Yeah, they're gonna feel restricted, but when they see that there's a big, huge kitty outside of the cage ready to pounce on the bird as soon as he flies out, well, then it's not really restrictive, it's a protection. And that's how I see it. Think about the Garden of Eden. No, like for real, think about the Garden of Eden. Like Adam and Eve created, what did God make for them to consume? Trees, the fruit of the trees, you know, all that. That's what was given to consume. Imagine them eating a Chick-fil-A burger, or no, it's not a burger. Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich. Well, just imagine, you know, you're eating McDonald's. How foreign would those ingredients be to fresh creation? You know, like that's very, very foreign. The fact that we were created to eat plants and herbs and have the herbs to heal our bodies. Like we have everything on this earth for our bodies. And I truly believe that. And that is the route that I take. And if you don't have the same views, that's okay. You're allowed. You could say, screw plant-based, I'm gonna be a carnivore. And I meet carnivores. Oh yeah, I wanted to say about my nails though, this is not no evil eye. I forgot to say that. Like my nails are, it's a ombre. I'm not, dude. So before I got my nails done, these were pink and white ombre. And then I was like, oh, I'm feeling blue. I want blue. And so then she kind of just came up with this, the ombre with the blue and the white. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. And then we decided to put a heart in the middle because my daughter, I have a heart, or she has a heart on her nails. So I wanted to match her, and she has a rhinestone in the middle. So it was just me and my daughter wanted to match. But this is not an evil eye, you guys. So I just wanted to say that because I just, you know, that's not true. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, here we go. Also, I just want to say, there's gonna be, also, I just want to say, because I keep thinking of stuff, but like, it needs to be said, dude. Me, you know, last night on Facebook, I did a 2-hour update. It was not even, bro. It was not, yes, I am jumping all over the place, but like, I didn't even know where to start. I felt it in my heart so strongly that this is the time. That this is when I need to go live. I felt it so strongly. It was after I left my doctor's appointment. It was after I said a prayer. I was on the phone with my friend because I was crying after I left. It's heavy. It's heavy. Although it's good to, you know, be in counseling, and it's good to, you know, talk to someone, sometimes when you go through those appointments, it's heavy because you're talking about something that's weighing so big, so it can get exhausting and hard. And that's, dude, and before that appointment, my heart, my chest, it had been hurting for a few days because of, you know, the situations going on with my husband being in the hospital, and for the reasons why he's there. Whew. So I was really bothered. So I called my friend and I was like, I need to talk to you, but I need to tell Jehovah first. So can I pray and you listen? She was like, yeah. So then I prayed, and she was able to know what I was struggling with at that moment. And then after that, I was like, dude, I kind of feel like I need to go back live. And I told her what I'm feeling, and she's like, I agree. Like, this, it would be good. I understand, you know? And then it was like, okay, well, tell the ladies that it might, you know, well, I didn't tell her that, but she went and informed the ladies. And then I knew that I'm not going to want to go live until I talk to my parents first and I get their blessing. And I did. And my mom's really hurt. And I just want to ask, because eventually I am going to be, you know, posting a video with my mom. I'm just hoping that people respect her, no matter what you feel about me. Like, and that's the thing. If you love Vaughn, if you care about my children, like people acted like they did or do, then you would also not hurt the person that's taking care of them. Which is why it's like, I'll never understand how there will be, you know, two parents putting each other down, or one parent bashing the other parent that takes care of their child full time. You know, like, if you love your children, then you're not gonna bash their mom, especially in front of them. You know, that's not showing love to them, because those children love their mom. You know, those children are with their mom all the time. So you don't hurt your children because you don't hurt the mother, because that would be directly hurting the children, you know? Bernard. Code green.
My code green with call on call back.
So funny. Huh?
It's a code green with call on call back. It's just kissing.
Oh. Oh, and also, by the way, you know, normally I'm known for like blocking people.
Hey, mommy, I'm done with time for learning.
Good job, honey. Give Good job.
And what time is it? Oh, it's 12 time.
That's okay. You still finished at a good time. It's still 12. Yeah.
What do I need clean first?
Mm-hmm.
What do I need clean
Yeah.
first?
Oh, yeah. So, no, I'm not going to get the mods to get my haters out. I need you guys to just learn how to live with them. Okay? So, just ignore the bad comments. Okay? I have to. Like, they're not even directed at y'all. They're directed at me. So, if it bothers you, just swipe it because I know it's hard to see those comments. I get it. But again, it just also goes to show on that person, you know, spreading negativity and all that. That has nothing to do with me. The way other people act, that's not me. Other people are accountable for their own actions. Other people are accountable for the things that they say. I'm here now, so I left the internet for so many reasons, but I'm back and I'm not leaving again. So they can say whatever they want, bad or good. Pull up a seat, because I ain't going nowhere. Okay, boo? When the rumor came out that my husband had passed, I'm just like, bro, y'all still believed anything that comes out of these people's mouths? Like, it's just crazy. Like, y'all are better than that. You guys are better. You, and not you, like the majority of people watching me. It's not at all. Like, I know and I see the amount of support that I have, and my heart, man, thank you for that. Thank you. It really does mean a lot to me that you guys want to hear me, you know? But because the negativity was so profound right now, especially in the beginning, I need to address it. Eventually, once some time has passed and certain videos that I want to do are out, then we're just going to refer, hey, if you want to update on this, go watch this video. You know, that way that in time, it's just the things that I normally talk about. Makeup, nails, herbs, all the things that make me happy. You know, we'll move on to things without the drama, because I don't talk about, like, my duration of social media history, I do not get into it with other people online. Like, I don't want that. You know, there have been issues before, but it's like, I do not want to start going on live, name dropping, like, what? That's not even, hold on. Let me not say that. But, anyways, eventually, and I say that for my people that are here, that love the videos that I do, the content that I give. Like, right now is going to be a little bit of a transition, because I am going to have to address the bad that was said and done. But it's not going to be forever, you know? We'll eventually get past that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner now, because I need to hurry and leave. Are you still selling jewelry? I mean, I do have my jewelry business, but I have not been live. So, like, you could still order from me, but I, because it's a direct sales company and this is a different page where it's a different business, I have to keep my businesses separated. So I'm not allowed to say the link to my website to buy jewelry. And I don't mind that. This is not, like, although it's my business, I'm an independent contractor. They're the ones that came up with the business. So if that's what their rules are, I'm okay with that. I respect it. No big deal. Okay. Well, I do want to create another page, because I miss my jewelry lives. Oh my gosh. Do you guys, who was there for my jewelry lives? Who was there? Who would be up with me at the stupid, crazy early hours in the morning, just laughing, having fun, and just looking at all kinds of jewelry? Just amazing. It was so fun, right? Dude, we had so much fun. I miss that. Like, I want that again, you know? there's not a lot of things that I do for me on a long, like I get my nails done and I do my makeup and all this every day. And that is good for my soul, you know? But besides that, I'm not out getting massages, or like I would love to, but I don't. Like I don't, and that's okay. I am happy and content with what I do now, and it helps me to continue to keep going. You know, I love pulling up to my husband and looking and feeling cute, because that's something, girl, we would be up late. We would. We would. Hold on. No wedding ring on and ignoring every question about her husband. I hope you know that I'm not ignoring, like I'm just doing my makeup, you know. I'm live while I'm doing something. So I'm not here looking at any, like, or no, I'm looking at some comments, but it's only what's on the screen. And on TikTok, I only see like 3 comments at a time. Right now, I only see 5 comments. No, actually 4 comments. So it's just, it's different. I'm not staring at the screen or the comments, but I think you can see that by my eyes and my motion. I'm pretty sure you're just saying that to, you know, spread more negativity, but it's just simply not true. I already did an update on my husband yesterday on Facebook. And so if you wanted to watch that update, you could go ahead and go watch. It's still up. I'm not taking it down. So it's there if you guys want it. But other than that, we're going to talk about what I want to talk about, because it's my page, boo-boo. And I want to be back because I do enjoy putting out content. I love it. I really do. But, oh shoot, don't. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, wedding ring. That's what, yeah. See, that's another thing, is like, anything that you guys have heard about me is probably, some might be partially true, but a completely different narrative. Like, that is completely inaccurate. Whenever me and my husband first got married, which was September 20th, 2014. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I was distracted. This, oh, I'm so sorry. This eyeliner is Milani Stay Put Matte. I'm so sorry. When me and my husband got married, we went wedding ring shopping together, and we picked out beautiful rings, very beautiful rings for ourselves. And eventually we had to return them because we couldn't afford them, because there were, my husband was owed money and was promised money, and he wasn't being given it, and it really was not good. So we gave up our wedding rings from after the first few months of our marriage. It was hard. It really was. And it's not because, like, you know, I've never been materialistic, want to buy expensive whatever, but it was a gift from my husband, you know. It had sentimental value. That's something my baby got for me, you know. That's beautiful. It hurt having to return it. It did. And so now I wear my rings from my business, which I love, and I'm happy and I'm okay with that. And he's happy and okay with that, because it was like, okay, like, what we need to do to have a good marriage is not have rings on our fingers. What we need to do is continue to work hard at building our foundation, at forgiving each other. And that's what we always did. You know, there were so many things that came out, but stuff that happened in 2019, I'm not about to address anything that has happened in 2019 between me and my husband with anybody besides me and my husband. That's what I'm not going to do. So absolutely not. Take your power back, boo. You made my heart. Oh my gosh. I hear you roaring and I'm here for it. Thank you. Are you lining your underlid? Yes, I always do. Under here. Because just how you have a water line here, you have a water line up here. And I like getting it. Are you still alkaline vegan? I say I'm alkaline vegan-ish. Because we do have, oh my goodness, you don't even understand. Boo, before I got off social media, Boo was the baker. You know, I taught my children how to cook, okay? They throw it down. And we love cooking together as family. Like, we bond through food. It feels good to be able to do that. But Boo was the baker, and oh my gosh, the amazing recipes that she has been trying. Oh, that's really why I gained weight. It's because all the dang cookies I've been eating. Chocolate chip, snickerdoodle. What else she's made us ice cream. Oh my gosh. And there's this place here in Tucson. It's called Aqua Vita. You guys might want to check. Oh, I need to think about the brand. But there is an ice cream that they sell that I eat. Holy crap. Like, dude, it was crazy. I forgot. It's maybe Green Girl? I think Green Girl. Yeah, look up Green Girl, and it's like a whole chocolate chip cookie with vanilla ice cream in the middle with another. What? It is so delicious. It's so good. Yes, my husband's alive. Yes. I missed you too, Adriana. Thank you so much, Jocelyn. That means a lot. Yes, my children are doing good. They really are. They're doing great. Oh my gosh, Bella's 15 now. Boo is 13. Like, y'all missed. My children done grown up. Raza turned 7. Like, oh wait, he turned 7 when I was still on social media though. Yeah. But like, I got a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old. Like, oh my gosh. And hold up, let me say this also, because, you know, in my update that I made yesterday, like I mentioned, you know, and I'm getting so much negativity of people saying like, oh, of course you came back because your money's running low. Okay, let's, And then someone saying, so many other comments of dry begging, which I really need to look up the definition because I think I might know what that means. But there's so many words that I didn't know before social media, like doxing. Never heard of that word. And then I was like, oh, okay. That's okay. I know, you can wait until after. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, just because I say I come back to social media because I need to make an income for my family, it doesn't mean I'm asking you to give me money. That's not what that means. I don't say that. It's just a matter of fact. I'm coming back to social media because, yeah, I need to make money. Of course. What? Did you hear me? Yesterday when I said the care home that I pay for my husband is $11,000 a month? Like that is real. You know, I'm going to do TikToks and I'm going to post receipts and then I'll show you what gets deducted in my bank account. And it literally says Marvon McCray, 11,000. And someone was like, get a 9-to-5, go to work like the rest of us. I'm so like, I feel bad for people that say that because they're so like not in touch with what's really happening. Like, I don't know what 9-to-5 job I can make that's gonna make $11,000 for a month. I don't know that. I don't know. $11,000, and then his food is over $600 a month, and then he gets sea moss, moringa powder. I buy him ashwagandha. Like there is so many, the amount of essential oils. I have aromatherapy running in his room. Like, dude, Vaughn is set up like with it all. Like, when I tell you, he shows me he's a fighter, then I give him the space to be able to thrive and to heal. And if my husband shows me different, then we will cross that bridge when we get there. But all he has shown me, and I talk to him all the time, and I tell him, like, baby, if this is hard, this is too much, I get it. But you are a fighter, and if you continue to fight and you show me that you are, then I'm going to keep doing what I got to do on my end, no matter what. And he's always doing things to, like, confirm or communicate with me that he understands it and this is how it is. I feel so good knowing I'm doing the best thing for my husband. And that had I listened to the doctors, he wouldn't be here. Plain and simple, my husband would not be here. I fought for him because I feel like he deserved a chance, and he ran with it, and I know he appreciates what I did. And I think it's really sickening and it's very hurtful. It's sad, and it does hurt my heart to see comments where they say, like, you should have just let him go. I'm just like, whoa, that's my children's father you're talking about. You're telling my children that they should have what? I'm just like blown away at how low you gotta stoop to be able to say things like that. Vaughn is so special, and there's so many people that are loved beyond their injury. My husband's injury doesn't make him who he is. He's such a beautiful person. So, oh my gosh. And other people can see how he communicates with me, and they're amazed, especially besides this recent incident with this one individual. Other people at the home that my husband was in, they could see how much he lights up when I get there. How when I'm there, he'll move his eyes to whichever direction. There could be a room full of people, and he will move his eyes in whatever direction I am in. How can I feel so sad and feel like this is so detrimental? Oh my gosh, this is my tragedy. Oh my gosh, I need to be sad and feel like I'm gonna break for the rest of my life. Like, I'm not gonna do that. There's so much happiness in what we have now, and it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. That I won't be showing my husband, that's for sure. I'll talk about him, sure, but yeah, I just think that bridge was burned for sure. But I mean, I still am gonna share the beautiful things that happen in my family, you know, despite, and it really goes to show people's hate in their heart whenever, like, yo, Vaughn still has an injury, you know? Vaughn still has an injury. He's still bedbound. Who do you think is going to continue to take care of him? And why would you want to hurt the person that directly can help him? You know? It's just, even if you don't agree, and that's a lot of hate you're putting out, you know? And nobody has a right. I'm sure that you have people in your family that judge the things that you do, okay? Does that mean that you're going to change the way you do things, or that you're going to operate differently because other people got an opinion? Hell no. Please. Ain't nobody can make me feel bad about the decisions that I make, because I know I'm being blessed. I'm always praying for Jehovah's guidance. I'm always praying that I do not do something that is going to harm my family. I'm very specific in my prayers, very, very, very specific in what I ask for. And I just refuse to be anything than so grateful for what I have. Because my husband's here. Like, what? That's a blessing. He had no pulse when he was found. Like, he's alive. What? And not just alive. He was supposed to be on a ventilator for the rest of his life. And now he's off, breathing on his own. The minute he left the VA hospital, he started breathing on his own. And then he started to open his eyes. And now the way I have my eyes open, that's my husband. And he looks around and he'd be looking for me. And then he started making sounds. Didn't hear his voice in 4 months. And then all of a sudden I hear, like, I'm like, what? And he's so vocal. I'm just like, but he's vocal when I'm there. It goes to show even more that if he ain't talking when I'm not here, like, it's so sweet. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. And yesterday I sent the video to a friend of mine because, you know, I recorded my husband as he was batting his eyelashes. He was batting his eyelashes to me. It's so cute. That's his little, and he did that to me yesterday night, and he did it again last night. It was so cute. But I recorded it. And my friend sends me a text back. She's like, I am bawling my eyes out. Not only is he batting his eyelashes, look at his lips. He's trying to pucker. And I go back and watch the video, and you could see Vaughn's lips. Like, you can't tell me nothing. What? Are you kidding me? My husband did exactly what I said he would, and people are still coming from me. Like, if I made the wrong decision, after all the healing that he's done, people still wish for his demise. That's demonic. And you might want to see, like, bro, what's influencing you? Human life is precious. It's beautiful. And I'm so grateful for my precious spouse of 8 years. Like, you know, we've created life together. We have 3 children together. 1 biologically his, 2 not. But he's been more of a father to them than anyone else. I don't feel like seeing your children once or twice a year is even sufficient. And I feel like you should continue to communicate with your children, even if you don't see them. Even if you live far away, what's a phone call? Call them. Even if it's once a week, just checking up on them. Not even once a month. Not even every couple months. Oh, every 6 months? Okay. What can I say? What can I do? I can't force anybody to hold the position that, or take their position in my children's life serious. I can't make anybody do that. Which makes the love that Vaughn had for his children even more special. Because he didn't birth them. He chose to love them. Why wouldn't I fight for someone as special as that? As special as him? Of course I am. And I'm going to continue to. And when you see me on social media, I'm going to continue to talk about how much I'm fighting him. And there's nothing that no one can say that's going to make me change my mind or make me feel bad about saving my family. Because we are so blessed and happy over here. Period. Okay? Period. And it's really sad that, like, a lot of, I love you too, Rachel. Thank you for your message. I won't. Which I want to say, you guys, let the negative comments be here. Okay? That's okay. We're turning a new leaf. People are going to say, you know, we might ban certain people who are, like, blatantly outright disgusting, but I'm good. I'm not looking at the comments. So if you see hateful comment, what you can do, if it makes you feel sick to read such a nasty comment, oh my gosh, Ash Bug, I love you. I love you. But if it bothers you to read something like that, the way you combat those negative feelings is by putting something positive out. So someone saying something negative about me, okay, let's say, I just don't know, like, your forehead is so big, blah, 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 whatever, which, anyways, which is true, but someone saying it in a malicious way, that's not kind. You could say, Andrea or Dre, you have a beautiful face, you know, or compliment somebody else in the compliment or in the comments, you know, like, hey, you have a really pretty profile picture. Do you know how good that feels? I feel like social media, it's such a good thing. I mean, the way that information travels, it can be a benefit, very good benefit if it's accurate, but it also could be really not good if it's inaccurate, you know? But I think social media is such a positive place if you make it that way. Of course, there's negative things that happen, but don't look at it. You are in control of what you see. You are in control of what you watch. Just because it's on social media doesn't mean you have to partake in it. So if you see something that you don't like, or is just not your cup of tea, and it's making you feel negative about it, then avoid it. You know, if there's certain people that are on social media that just irritate you because of the choices that they make, then don't watch them. It's okay. You'll be okay. Why do I have a hat on my head? That was weird. How did I have a hat on my head right now on TikTok? That was weird. That was weird. Someone said Marvin, Marvin, Raza, and Letitia deserved more than you. Let's talk about that. Vaughn deserved the best, as he always has. And I am so grateful that whenever he was not wanted, that his great grandma took care of him and raised him. I'm so grateful for that. She's such a beautiful person, and I feel like I owe her so much because of the fact that she took him in whenever he was needing someone to rescue him. And my husband kept in contact with his mother, which is his great grandma, the person that raised him, the person that's on his birth certificate. There's a hat. Why is there a hat on me? It's weird. That's weird stuff happening. Holy crap, 101K likes. Whoa, TikTok. Wow. But she is who I feel obligated to keep in contact with. She is who I feel like if anybody can help my husband get better because of his feelings towards that person, she's gonna do a major difference, cause a major, you know. There's so many people, I do see a lot of comments of like, well, are you letting his family, like, there, I do see a lot. And there's been so much false information about what was put out. And even the video, like, there's a video of me in the hospital, like, asking for security. Even that video is real. But the commentary, like what people type to make it seem, that's not real. Like, it's like you could see videos, but the way it's explained, it's like, but that's not true. That's not even accurate. How do I have flowers on my head? That looked like a, I used to live in Hawaii. And we went to a few luau's, but you know, that's common. You have the flowers on your head, you have the flowers around your neck. Those are gifts that people give you on TikTok, and one of them is a hat. Yeah, dude, someone put a hat in the, I guess that would make sense because I'm not pushing buttons. And I thought, like, People sent their gifts. Oh, it's a gift. People buy it. You have to. Someone just did. I have gifts. Hold on. She knows. The comments are really fast on TikTok. It's so hard because it's like I'm trying to read and it's there. I can't finish a sentence. Megan, I missed you and I love you. Has Grandma had a chance to see him yet? No, she hasn't. And there are certain reasons, and I want to respect Grandma's privacy though. But in time, oh my gosh! in time, hopefully she will be able to see him, because oh my gosh, I think that would be so good for the both of them. That would be so healing. Oh my gosh. She raised Vaughn. She took care of him. She's the one that worked 3 jobs just to support him. I believe she said 3 jobs. Yeah, she said 3 jobs when I had talked to her. 3 jobs to support him. She took incredible care of him. And I know there's a video of, you know, my husband talking about how he had seen, oh my gosh, girl, I swear seeing you back is everything. Oh my gosh, thank you for that. Kiki Salinas, thank you. I think I could see. This is a, okay. You were like my escape from my life, watching you lives. You are so loved and supported. Please don't go again, Veronica. I'm not going anywhere, boo. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Where is Vaughn? Vaughn's in the hospital right now. Vaughn's in the hospital. And let the record show. We love your forehead stuff. Oh my gosh, I love this filter. That makes me want to do one. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me show you guys what's happening. Hold up. This is crazy. I know, like this, I've been on TikTok live before, but I've never seen where I didn't push no button and I see that's so pretty. That's crazy. What? I have 5.6K on Facebook and 4.2 on TikTok right now. Oh my gosh. His parents want to see him too, Dre. You don't, I understand that you might feel a certain type of way, or you are going to say certain things because you've only heard their side and what they say. And I did. Vaughn's parents did see him. His biological parents, his mother and his father did see him. So I don't know why people are still acting like they haven't. But there's also a lot of things that these people have done that you guys aren't aware of. And that I feel like even if you guys were aware of them, you would still feel differently. And you're allowed to feel differently. And you're allowed to, if you were in my shoes, maybe you wouldn't make that same choice. But you're also not in my shoes. And I live with the decisions that I make. And I'm going to make the decisions that my husband would want. So if I need to be labeled as a bad guy because whatever about his parents, even though they did see him, then let me be the bad guy. That's okay. I know what my husband would want, and I'm protecting him. That's what I'm doing. Whenever they did visit, his heart rate shot up. He was not well. Even especially, like, eventually Vaughn calmed down, like, because his dad seen him for like 5 days, I think. Was it 5 days? I don't remember. Maybe it was more. I don't remember. But I know that on the last day that he seen him, he was more calm. But it took all that time. I mean, he's going from, his heart rate was in the high 60s, very rarely, but he would chill in the 70s, 80s, and then boom, tachycardic. And it's one thing to be excited and happy and your heart rate goes up because you're happy and excited, but then whenever it comes with so many other, thank you so much, when it comes with other negative things that happen, and then his heart rate don't come down. and then he's like this for 3 days, then yeah, it affects him. Yeah. But there's a lot of things, you know, I don't have time to talk about, you know, his parents in this live. But eventually I will bring that up because that's something that's concerning to you guys. And I just imagine that the people that still want people that chose to be absent in Vaughn's life to force them away now because my husband's tragedy. My husband's a 30-year-old man. 30 years they had time to do right by him. 30 years. And I know how my husband felt and was affected by the things that happened in his family. Very affected. But even more so, that's irrelevant. Oh, it's a pancake. That's irrelevant. It's what has happened after the tragedy. And what they did is, Vaughn, it would make him sick. And I just can't see how he would want to come back from that. If he went all these years, he went like 6 years without speaking to his mother over the shady stuff she did. And the hat. Oh my gosh, it was a hat. Then I can only imagine the magnitude of the lies that she put out. And that's the thing, is that she put out lies. She said that Vaughn, I guess, something about him having surgery and it was botched, and so he inherited, or he sued the guy, and then he got a lot of money because of a vasectomy. You know, out of all the things that my husband, you know, we talked about, that was one thing he didn't want me to mention live, is about something as personal as him doing that. And then she went on YouTube and told the world. And then she didn't even tell the truth. She lied about court. She lied about Vaughn coming up with money from, like, the thing. I'm just like, wow. This is, if you knew about how personal that was to him, you would have never done that. But you wouldn't know because you don't communicate with him. And before my husband's injury, he did have a conversation with them. He did. And he was on live, and it was positive things that he said. But that's not set in stone, you guys. As time went on and his mom wasn't contacting him and his mom wasn't calling him, and he's realizing that he really don't have a relationship with her unless he's putting in the work, that affected him. But that's things that you don't see, because that's not, I'm not going to go and just say that for what? Now I feel like, okay, I'm backed into a corner and I'm respecting my husband. That's what I do. I respect my husband. I want to be able to do what he would want, what would honor him. And I know he would be so proud of me of how I handled it. That brings me so much peace. A lot of times throughout the day, I think about, what would Vaughn be telling me now? Like, once I'm all dressed up and ready and all of these things, like, I'm going to feel so good, and I'm going to think about, what would Vaughn tell me? And then it puts a smile on my face, and it's just what I need to continue with my day, knowing how loved and appreciated I am by him. And even if he doesn't have the ability to tell me now, like, paradise is so real to me in the Bible, so I know it's going to happen in the future. But even if, let's say that was delusional, there's no paradise, he's getting taken care of, he's getting the care he needs, and he's thriving. Besides what put him back in the hospital. Now we got some serious issues that we're dealing with now. And this is really affecting me, because before it was like, nope, he's gonna heal, he's gonna do good. I would have never expected this happening to him, ever. It's awful. Oh, that was a squeak. It was the mirror. Hold on, I have to clean off my lips. Oh yeah, someone said, are you still starving your children? My children are not starved, okay? They don't starve, so they're very healthy. Your dog is crying? She cries for everything. She's on her period. So, you know, she's gonna be okay. Let her cry. You think like me. Our hope for a new world is real. Isaiah 55:10-11. Yes, it's in the Bible, you know. I didn't put it there. I truly believe that the Bible is inspired by God. That's my beliefs. Those are what I feel. This is what belief system I've adopted, is that the Bible is inspired by God. So if we want to know God's thoughts and how God feels about things, then we read the Bible. You know, that's important. So anyways, thank you, Julie. Hold on, let me plug us in, because the last thing I need is for this, and I need to do this. His mother's his mother. You can never own that place. I would never want his great-grandmother's place. I would never want that. And he chose his wife. When you get married, your wife and children come before anyone. The Bible even says you will leave your mother and father and cling to your wife. They can never take her place. You have it backwards. Exactly. Exactly. And my husband, he had to read that to his mom one time. He did. It's crazy. And another thing that's shocking is, and I could get this wrong, so don't quote me, but I believe I was told that she said that she never met Raza. That is another thing. Like, that's hurtful, dude. Yeah, you did. We were in your house. You held him. You picked him up. Like, that's crazy. Maybe this is why whenever we would go visit Georgia, he wouldn't want to tell his family he was there, except his great-grandma. That was his choice. He went to Georgia without me one time. He was there, I think, 2 weeks, and he didn't visit them. He didn't tell his biological parents he was there. He didn't want them to know. When someone operates that way in life, where they're purposely trying to avoid people, like they live states all the way across the country, and my husband is still intentionally not wanting to make contact with his family, then I'm going to take that serious. Like, okay, that's how he feels. And then, although he had spoken to them recently, things felt different after. As time went on, and he's not getting phone calls, he's not getting texts, that's going to make him feel some type of way. That's hurtful, you know? It's sad. That is really sad. And people still trying to force these people in his life that have done so much damage. Why would you want to hurt him that way? Because that's what's happening. It might satisfy you. It might give you what you feel needs to happen. But when people are toxic, and maybe they're not bad people, just because someone is toxic with you, to me, I still feel like they could still be a good person. You know, they could, hold on, give me 1 second. I forgot what I was saying. Hold on. I love the cowboy hat. Thank you so much. I think I need to hurry and read the name when someone says it. Total Baller. This is Nick's Line Loud. So I would hardly wear lip liner, but recently I started to, and oh my goodness, game changer. Game changer. Thank you for that. And they take the people they haven't been there for him for things. Exactly. It's like you guys are listening to people that my husband literally wouldn't talk about. That says a lot. Like, you know, if he's not, like, my husband would be on live a lot with me. He felt comfortable. There were many times where he felt comfortable of saying things that I thought he would never want out. And there would be times where I'm like, baby, are you sure? Because I'm like, he's not normally like this, but he wants to let out. I don't want to stop him because my husband didn't have a lot of people he was close to in his life. And if he felt that safe to open it, then that's okay, baby. I just want to make sure he's okay with it so that that's something that he, you know, he can't go back from once you put it out, it's out, you know? So it's just crazy because when he would mention certain things, it was not in a positive light. And I want nothing more than Vaughn to have the people that are in his life to love them the way he deserves to be loved. But if they don't do that, it is my job and obligation to protect him and to make sure that their animosity, negativity, whatever, it doesn't go past. I even tried to offer, like, his stepmom a chance after all that she done. I said, dude, the fact that you keep going to social media, and I said it in a much more tactful way. It was like this was the last straw. Like, I'm letting you know what is preventing you to continue to visit, and this is what I need from you. I need you to not take our conversations to social media. And what did she do? She took it to social media. And the only time that Vaughn's dad never called me throughout the duration of this, I've never gotten a phone call from him, not once. I know that after the hoax, that there was some type of interview. I don't remember if he said he called me or not, but I know when the stepmom said that she had called me like 10 times or something like that. And I'm like, no, you didn't call me 10 times. But the only time that she had called me was when that rumor came out. How long between that rumor was it? Months? Why didn't you send a text message once? Why didn't Vaughn's biological mother, biological father, and stepmom, why didn't any of them ask me how he's doing when they have my phone number? Why did they only contact me when social media was involved? No, I don't have a lawyer. And then when that rumor came out, I'm just like, having a lawyer is like private. Whoever made up that rumor, like, how could people easily believe that? Like, anybody said anything and it was ran with. And I'm like, you don't even ask where they got that information? Where did you hear she has a lawyer? No, you know, it's like, and then even someone had, you know, I asked CPS because CPS investigated my family, and they were like, I had said, you know, people are saying online that there's been like 3,000 calls or some like super high number. And they're like, that's not even possible for us to track. So I don't know where they got that number, but it wasn't from us. That's what she said. The CPS investigator. How could you track? You know, like, or maybe there's, I don't know, but the amount of complaints that are put in, it didn't add up to what is being put out and what people are saying or whatever. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it'd be nice if people at least wait to pass judgment until I tell my side. You heard that side, all of it, and everybody tried to tell my side and everybody got it wrong. But let me also shout out to the people that, dude, defended me. Thank you for really trying to be open-minded and not just take people's words for it, you know? Like, thank you for actually doing some type of investigator, because I've never seen so many Facebook investigators and detectives and police officers and medical staff. It was like, whoa, we've all of a sudden got a degree on all of it. You know?
Hey, Mommy, can I eat this or is this old?
Oh, that's old, but I saved mine. It's in the fridge. You can.
Can I eat the whole thing?
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want it cold or do you want to heat it up?
I want to heat it up.
Okay, I'll heat it up.
Mommy's been licking me because
I like pizza cold though. In the morning.
you do. Then what you like, I'll take. So I'll have cold pizza. I love cold pizza. It just tastes so good. Mommy,
You want some? Oh, yes. Yeah,
Mommy,
babe.
I got a cut and then Connor just started licking me, so then it made me feel better.
Aww. Yeah, baby.
Are you on your live?
No, I'm still on live. TikTok and Facebook.
Hey, Mommy.
I'm
I'm unable to,
You're unable to what?
I'm unable to go over there because I can't show myself.
You're not gonna be in the camera, Bunny.
What?
You're not gonna be in the camera.
Yeah, but I need to put the clothes in the room.
Oh, don't worry about that right now, please. Hospital.
How is this?
My husband is in the hospital right now.
You getting Mommy's pizza?
Brandy, oh my gosh. Hey, girl. People speak on a trauma they know nothing about. They don't. And to speculate on how a person should act is wrong in so many ways. Oh, yeah. I get all the time, oh, you're not crying. You don't look a mess. Guilty. And it's like, that's not even the case. Just because I'm not visibly crying doesn't mean this is hurting me. And, you know, like, think about the people that have taken their lives because of depression. How many times do you hear the public react? I'm so shocked. I would have never known. Oh my gosh. Like, it's such a shock. And I know it feels that way. Because I think no matter what, if you could tell the person was depressed or not, death is such a shock. We were not made to die. So the fact that we do die, we are very affected by it. But it's like people just think, oh, well, you have to look like you are crying and miserable. Like you have to look really jacked up physically in order to be depressed. That's really not, no, that's not how, yeah, no. You have probably cried a lot and need to be strong for your children. Oh, of course. Of course. Of course. Especially these last few days. Oh my God. When I came on live yesterday, my freaking eyelash was coming off. My makeup on my eyelid was all crazy. There's just, you know, and people are saying something like, you know, she's trying to cry. I don't remember how it was, But I was trying to not cry. Like, that was my intentions, to keep it cool, you know, and to be able to tell my story in a way where I know a lot of people are not going to receive it, but also in a way where I just also, that's not out of my abilities or control, you know? Okay, I think that's okay for now. All you can do is pray for those people with animosity. Yeah, I mean, that has to feel heavy, to feel that way, you know? To feel such negativity. Like, bro, you could not pay me to be so involved in someone else's life. Like, I got a whole life of my own. Why would I invest all of my time thinking about all the problems someone else has and how I can make it harder for them? What? It's weird. It's weird. You know? I feel like we should be a positive force for each other, for people. You know? I feel like people should be accountable for the lies that they spread. Like, yes, I said this, and Dre just confirmed it's not true. You know? It's like, so many people feel such a type of way. Thank you. But I feel like it's, how do I say? My own life is a full-time job. Okay. How do you have time? Like, how do you have time? The comments are too fast. I am so sorry. It is so hard to read the comments on. They're like going so fast. Slay, that was gone. Thank you so much. Parete Nahu. Okay, let me go get my lipstick. Oh, dude, I'm obsessed. I use a lot the NYX lingerie. So, highly recommend. They're smooth as butter. Okay, give me 1 second. Ow. Let me get.
Oh, mommy. You know when it's finished at the same time.
I don't know what you said.
You know when it's finished, so our food at the same time.
Oh, good.
And so
Oh, you had leftover pizza too?
I still want more.
Okay, my lipstick is not here. So, entonces, ¿dónde? Kimmy, I miss you. Thank you so much, Roberta. Okay. I don't know where it's at. It's such a pretty color. I was gonna wear like a brown, but let me take out my hair. Look at how pretty this is. I got this, I think from Shein, right? Did I get this from Shein? I think I did. Isn't that pretty? And yes, someone had asked if I'm wearing a wig. I am. Yeah, I love wearing wigs. You are fierce, beautiful, and so loved. Thank you so much, Patsy. You are loved, Dre. Thank you so much. Are they actually eating food? There was something else on that comment that I didn't read. I just want you to know that fruits and vegetables are food. Okay? When we were created on this earth, God didn't put a McDonald's or Cheez-Its, in the Garden of Eden for Adam and Eve to consume. What it is, oh my word. What it is fruit. That's how our bodies were made. That's what I believe. If you believe that we're supposed to eat meat, that's okay. You're allowed to believe that, and I respect your right to believe whichever, So, the answer is we eat lots of fruit. Of course. What? Do you know how good it is for you? Do you know how acidic dairy is for you? But whatever. I mean, if that's your cup of tea, do you, boo. It ain't mine. So that's me, though, you know? Summer! The queen is back. Oh, is this it? I don't think so, but I'm gonna wear this. And another thing, I'm gonna always choose herbs over medicine. If I need medicine to get through whatever it is, totally okay with that too. You know, there's a place for Western medicine for sure in our lives also. It's just not my first go-to. And I'm allowed as a grown woman, as a grown 35-year-old woman, to make that choice. To do and use the things that God created for this earth for our health. And it's been working wonders. Oh my gosh, Patricia! Watching you stand strong and steadfast on the promises of God have been encouraging to any true believer's spirit. 9 months standing firm, and the power we get to witness be manifested onto your family is breathtaking. Thank you so much. I missed your laugh. You're sweet. Hopefully, dude, hold on. I love you, Nicole. You're so sweet. All right, you guys, I'm going to be going to the hospital soon. And I will give you an update on what's going on. But in the meantime, I'm going to just let you know, I'm going to carry on my life like normal. Okay? Because despite what's happening in my life, or despite what has happened, I still am a mom and a wife, and I have to continue to be here and function for my children and to help them out. Yes, I do still sell my jewelry, but I don't do lives right now on my website, but I'm going to create a new Facebook page for that. I feel like there's just so many people that I know do not want to see me, and that's okay. But it's like they force themselves to watch. It's weird. It's like it's weird. And then I've seen a lot of don't support her or don't watch her, and it's like, then why are you here? Like, do you understand? The more you talk about me, the more you're gonna keep me relevant. Like, but even if you don't talk about me, I'm gonna be here posting on social media. I ain't going nowhere, boo. Ain't gonna run me off the internet. Okay, guess what? I'm gonna be live later. You're gonna see my face again. Okay? Okay. It's like, I made an executive decision that we was gonna dip out of the internet world. It was like, oh, hell no. These people done lost their minds. I can easily correct them, but for what? If they want to believe that, that's... Like, when we get off live, I tend to my children. I tend to my family. Like, you know what I mean? It's... How do I say? You showed who you are clearly. I have. Thank you. And continue to watch me, boo, because I'm going to continue to show you who I am. Absolutely. Nina, you're amazing. Big energy. Okay, I'm going to get off now because I got to run some errands too. Okay. Vasali! Oh my gosh! Hey, girl! You're so sweet. Justice for Vaughn. Hell yeah. Vaughn needs justice. Amen. A freaking man. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure he gets it. Thank you for your support. Hashtag justice for Vaughn. Absolutely. Also, what's interesting is whenever Vaughn's biological mother just popped up in Tucson all of a sudden and was like, I'm here, I want to see my son, I let her that day. Later on, she was, I guess, on live on Facebook and never mentioned the fact that she seen Vaughn. And I told her that, you know, I don't remember our text messages, but we have them, and I'm going to post them. So you guys are going to see the screenshots of the communication that I have made with her. And you're going to see that this was not coordinated by no lawyer, honey. She lied so that you guys can hate me. That was the purpose. She lied so that you guys could feel pity. Poor me, poor mommy. She's not letting me do this. She's not letting me do that. I need money. I need GoFundMe. She said she was going to try to take away my son. She said she was going to contact APS and get me away from my husband. It's crazy how much the Vaughn's assets was brought in. I'm like, what? Why? How could you, as someone who claims to love this person, want to talk about his belongings while he's fighting for his life? What is that? That's sickening. That's sickening. It really is. The last thing on my mind is thinking about the truck, the RV, the house, all of our belongings. What? The hat. I love it. You know? And so where's the court document? Why haven't I been contacted by a lawyer? She's met Vaughn or Raza once too. That's what's also sad, is that I just had a memory just the other day. It was a memory of me and Vaughn's siblings. We took a picture in her house, and she didn't have no couches at that time. We sat on the floor, and she picked him up, and so did Vaughn's sister, and picked him up. But she didn't spend much time with him, because eventually she went to her room and stayed in there, and then eventually left to go to work, and then never made plans to see him again. Never made plans. This was when Raza was a baby, whenever he was in a car seat. Another thing that is like sad and hurtful is the lie that great grandma has dementia. That is like, oh, I could not believe that was put out there. It's like, no, she doesn't. She has a good memory. She has a vivid memory. And why would you want that? I feel like you need to be careful what you speak on about anything. That's just my personal beliefs. You don't want to manifest it. You don't want to make that your reality. Why would you want that? For someone who raised your child to have that, to make up a lie about that, this is why I protect my husband the way that I do. This is why you could bash, other people can bash me all they want. As long as Vaughn's good, I'm good. Say whatever you want. That's okay. That's okay. But if he's affected and my children are affected, that's when we have a problem. And that's where I need to make sure I do whatever I can to continue to protect him. But so much of what people believe is so inaccurate. So I think I have to take it. Did you get the picture? What was it, Carmen? What did it look like? Because I did get some, tell me what it looked like. Give me specifics. Okay, I better go. I will see you guys later. But thank you for being here, and stay tuned because I'm going to be just posting TikToks. And let me just say this again. I am transparent. So I said I came back to, social media because I need to make an income. It doesn't mean that I'm broke. I still have money and I can still support myself without coming back. But I don't want to buy a house yet. I want to rent. But I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Either way, I need to show pay stubs of my last 3 months of working. And so far, it's not looking good for me on my pay stubs from Facebook. I'm so thankful for Slay Mafia, who still, I do get a paycheck still. Nowhere near what is needed in order to continue to help my husband. I love you, Sally Davis. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. And my husband doesn't qualify for Altex, which is long-term care insurance. And the VA is not paying for his aftercare. I am paying for it. So he's not going back there. I refuse. He's going to have to go somewhere else because he's not going to go back to the place that almost killed him. No, hell no. And I don't want him in no major home. Oh God, no. I cannot only imagine what could happen if he's lost in the, I was happy with my husband being where he's at because there's only 4 people there. It's so small. Like, the house is big, but it's not busy. It's calm. Like, it's a positive place for him to heal. Corey, if you're still here, I know there's a lot of negativity, but I'm just not reading it, or yeah. Oh my God, Lizzie Cordova, how are you? Ay, vida mía. Hashtag justice for Dre. I love you. Okay. All right. Ya me voy. I'll see you a little bit later. Bye. Okay. Let me finish on Facebook.